Hello everyone, how's it all going today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and welcome back to GTA 5. And welcome to the first video that I'm recording in 2016. A lot has happened since we last recorded, and in fact a lot has not happened in terms of recording. It feels weird to be recording again, I've got to say, so it might take me a couple of videos to really get back into the swing of things, as it all feels a bit weird. So, what has happened between last time that I recorded and now? Well, last time I recorded, we were on around like 10, 12, 15,000 subscribers, which at that point I thought was crazy because it was going to be like 10,000 subscribers by Christmas. We are now at over 30,000 subscribers, so thank you all so much for the huge amount of support that I've got over the Christmas break. It has been absolutely incredible. So hello to all the new subscribers that are here watching perhaps the first new video since they've subscribed to the channel. And sorry for the break. Christmas is always just a really shitty time to record for me, especially as I don't live on my own and I live with family and I sort of have to work around everyone else, so it gets a bit awkward. So let's just get in with this video quickly. I might add, normally you guys leave comments and stuff in the comment section below. And questions and stuff like that. I'm not going to be answering them in this video because, as I said before Christmas, I was going to save up all the videos and stuff and answer them in a huge Q&A. So if you actually would like to ask me a question and perhaps get a bit more noticed than in the comments of this, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Figureight, links in the description below, and ask me a question on there. Because I'm going to be announcing in the next few days to use a hashtag like Q&A something or rather. I'll figure it out at the time. And then you guys can ask me some questions that will be in a big Q&A video to celebrate 30,000 subscribers or whatever subscriber point we get to by the point I make that video. So this is the Daewoo Joyster. This is a concept car from 1997 and I've never seen it before, but there's a guy that's been making different Daewoo mods. He must be like a huge Daewoo car enthusiast, which is pretty cool because it's something different. It's something that you're not going to expect to see in GTA 5, and that's why I love this thing. But the reason I'm showing you this in a video all on its own, and probably some other Daewoo cars in videos all on their own as well, is because the mod maker has added a ridiculous amount of tuning options for these things. So I'm going to go to Benny's and check it out, and just see what sort of crazy thing we can turn this into. And by the way, I should say, before we start again, there's so much stuff to say because this is like the first video and everything. A lot of you that have been watching my channel have come here because of the video that I did on the Mustang/Shelby thing. I can never remember the name of those. I'm not really good at American cars, by the way. And they complained that it was better beforehand. And do you know what? I agree. And this is going to be the case with all videos I do modifying cars in this game, is that sometimes I prefer how it looks beforehand. I quite like how this car looks now, and when I modify it in a moment, I may hate how it looks. I'm just purely doing it to show you what can be done with this car using modifications in GTA 5. So now we've had a look around, let's jump into Benny's and start modifying this thing. So here we are in Benny's, and we've got a huge amount of stuff. Now this isn't going to be modified like the lowriders. I'm just doing this because Benny's seems to give more options than the Los Santos Customs for reasons I don't really understand. So let's start with the front bumper. We've got hide grille, which is kind of weird. Bumper with halogens. Bumper with license plate. Grille in car body color. Cut grille, which sort of looks like I don't know what it is. Is it a Maserati or a Spiker or something? It looks like a moustache, and I'm pretty sure I've seen a grille in that style before. Not the bit in the middle, the bits on the left and right. Can I hear... Oh god, it sounded like Spice Girls for a second in the background then. That really threw me off. Okay. Off-road halogens, which is just strange. We've got a darker lower color, which is kind of cool. Transparent. I don't know what I was reading there. Transparent bumper. That is the weirdest thing I've seen in this game. I've not seen anything like that before. It kind of looks cool. It kind of looks very 90s. It's the sort of like weird thing you would expect to see in a 90s concept car. I quite like that for that reason. Then we've got lip 1. We've got lip 1 with cut bumper. Oh, I see the difference there. And we've got lip 2 and lip 3, which has got a little tow hook and stuff as well. And little vampire happy face, which Oh, I see. It's got little fangs. I see. And then we've got a different colour of grille there with the paint too. And old bumper. Look at all these different... This is just front bumper we're on right now. We're going to go rear bumper, hood. Oh, God, there's just so much stuff. This is quite weird, actually, this old bumper, because this car allows you to have, like, a really ratty version. I don't know why. It's just a weird... Because this is meant to be, like, a gleaming, shiny concept car. But you can make it all weird and damaged and rusty and stuff, which is quite a nice and weird addition. But for those of you who want that, it's there. So I'm thinking of going for lip 3. I don't know why. I'm just going to make it just a little bit sportier. Although I probably... Yeah. Actually, I quite like lip 1. How does lip 1 compare to lip 3? So we'll go with lip 3. We'll make it a sort of little drifty style car. Rear bumper. We've got panel in car body colour, as we can see there. We've got logo in car body colour. Ah, I see. So instead of being the red... Oh, I see. I see. Then we have transparent bumper. Again, really weird, not quite sure, but I like it because it's very 90s concept car style. Then we got lip 1 and lip 2. I definitely prefer that to the carbon fibre and old bumper again, which looks really weird. Although we can see through the car, which is strange. I'm going to go for lip 2. Exhaust, we've got the standard exhaust, which I quite like, really. Then we've got standard exhaust, which looks really weird. Round muffler. No muffler, which looks like some sort of bike thing. Double and flattened muffler. Double muffler. Shotgun muffler. Side exhausts, which just, they're on the back, but they point out the side. And muffler Lux. I don't know what to go for. That's kind of weird and concept-y. That is just strange. That's just really, really strange. And this one is broken because the vapors are coming out of I don't know where. I'm going to go for, because I don't want to keep it standard, but I don't want it to look too mad. I'm going to go for this one. Although I quite like these because they're weird, but never mind. Skirts, we've got sport side skirts, which are actually quite huge. Off-road side skirts, which is like some sort of step thing you'd find on a Jeep. Extra side skirts, more side skirts, and old side skirts, which is just an all bumpy and roughed up and banged up side skirt. Or sill, rather. I'm going to go for... I want to keep this all matching. I don't want it to look too mad. I'm going to go for the sport side skirt. I think that's going to match in with the lip a bit nicer. There we go. We go for that one. On grill, we've got... Oh, apparently this isn't grill because this seems to be engine stuff. So I'm going to leave that for a moment. Hood, we've got bonnet with black badge because it's normally got a silver one or chrome one to start off with. Then we've got a D-badge one, we've got carbon bonnet, we've got a different colour bonnet, which will be in paint 2 colour. We've got transparent bonnet. In fact, let's leave it on this one and look at the different engine types we've got first. So we've got a chrome cover on the... I don't know why this is showing the front. This is meant to... We're going to have to look at just the top bit of the screen there. We've got a chrome cover on the engine, red cover, colour 2. We've got old engine, which is all lopsided. I guess that's supposed to match in with everything else. All the old bonnet and bumper and whatever. And V6. I'm going to go for V6 because that's supposed to be quite cool and standard and nice. It seems like a cool upgrade thing, so I'm going to go for V6. On hood, we've also got 2 colour bonnet. I guess we'd see that a lot better when we have 2 separate colours. We've got 2 colours bonnet black, which looks awful. We've got bonnet with Joyster logo. We can see the engine behind, which again looks just disgusting. Then we've got all these weird intakes, which again look really weird. They look too thin. They don't really have enough bulk to them. So we've got that one, we've got this one, and we've got this one, and then we've got like a carbon version, and then we've got old bonnet as well, and a rusty bonnet. What else do we got? Oh, and a bonnet bra. Sure, why not? That's very 90s as well. Rusty bonnet. That's just weird enough that I'm going to go for it, even though it's kind of weird looking. Although if any of you are into ratty style cars, maybe you are getting really excited right now. On the roof, we've got roof with luggage, a soft roof, a roof of a different color, transparent roof, which is just weird again, and old roof, which is just the roof with a bunch of rust and marks on it. I feel like seems we're going with the rusty bonnet. I'm going to turn this into some sort of like mid-noughties, sceney looking rat car. Why not? Let's go with the old style luggage on the roof thing. Spoilers, we've got a boot without badge. Oh, I see. That's cool. We've also got one that's going to be in the color 2 of boot whatever. There's so many different, like, secondary color things. There's so much stuff that you can change. You can make so many different options with this car. There is the transparent boot. Why not? There's old boot, which is all rusty. Then we've got a spoiler, small bench, subtle spoiler, normal spoiler. They're in a really weird position. Old washing machine. What? Okay, why not? Old washing machine. Winter tires as well. Magazines that are sort of just sort of peeking out. And a lot of magazines. Again, I don't really understand why. That's really weird. I feel like going for something really crazy with this car. I'm thinking winter tires or the old washing machine. Sod it. We're going our washing machine. It's too weird. We're just going weird at this point. So there's also the option for the stock roof and no roof. But as we've got our roof already installed, we're going to go for no roof so we don't get any problems. Then we have number plate, which isn't going to change because there is no front or rear number plate in our current setup. Then we've got lights, window tint, turbo, respray, wheels. Right, let's go for a different color on here. I'm thinking classic color, so no metallic, a nice gloss if we can. Something that's going to match with our rusty bonnet here. So we could go with a cream, I'm thinking. Or we could go for white. I'm not quite sure. This is really weird looking. I mean, we could go black. We could go... Oh, God. So many different things. Red, orange, brownie. Oh, that's like a dark red. Should we go to the browns? Sod it. Let's go for one of these pooey brown colors. This is not going to look right. I'm sure most of you are going to hate it, but whatever. Dark beechwood. I think we're going to go for it. And then on wheels, do you know what? I quite like the standard wheels, but I think there's a Benny Originals that's also a 3-spoke thing. Somewhere around here. Oh, God. We got this donkey thing. Or we've got this. I think go for that. And can we change the color? Oh, we can only change that bit. Okay, if I go back then, I want to change this to a nice... We could have it in cream. This is really weird looking. You're all going to hate it, but sod it. We're going for it with white walls as well. And I just noticed there's no suspension thing. There's no suspension changes. But do not worry. Because I think we can change the suspension in the other place. I'll tell you what, this looks really weird with the window, with the roof on the inside. There is so little viewing. Look at that, look. What a... I can see why this never went to production and this was only a concept car. Because this looks ridiculous. So if I go to Los Santos Customs, I should now be able to lower this thing. Let's go and check this out. Okay, here we are. So now, do we have anything different? There we go, suspension. Right there. That's... Oh, God, that was not worth the trip, I don't think. Now we'll just stick the turbo and everything on and just make it super, super fast. And also you can tint the windows, but why would you want to do that? Because it looks a bit silly. Let's go for armor, brakes, engine. Let's just chuck everything on. Everything's still the same, I think. Oh, look, there is slightly different things. There's slightly less things when you go here, as you can see. Look, if we go to bumpers, front bumpers, we can't actually select the one that we've currently got on with the lip, which is really weird. So what I had to do was I had to go here first and sort of unlock these things, then go to Benny's. Because if you go to Benny's first, some of this stuff doesn't even appear at all. It's really weird how it all works. So if you want the full customization, go to Los Santos Customs first, then go to Benny's. But of course, you do need the Benny's mod in order to get that as well. So here we are. This is everything. Let's go to exit. And also, this thing can tow trailers, which is a really weird thing as well. So along with all the thing, let's make it so that we're going on holiday and towing an old washing machine for some dumb reason. Let's try and spawn in a trailer. So I've spawned in this trailer. It's very hard to find trailers. There's this one, and then there's... I thought there was that one, but that's too big. But there's also one with a boat. If I go to industrial and trailers, there's also boat trailer here. Let's spawn that in. That, which I think this car can tow. So let's try and tow these two things here. I'm causing a bit of havoc, and that guy just crashed into my car. God damn it. Right, let's try and hook these things up. Here we go, and it's on! Oh my God, it can tow this. It's like a thing that's like 3 times the size of the car, but it can tow it pretty well. And if I press H, there we go, now it's disconnected. Let's try and get this small little power generator as well, which is something a bit more to the scale of this car. There we go. Look at that. That is ridiculous. This thing can tow anything like that. Although, all I could find is this and the boat thing. I don't know if there's any more things that cars can tow. I don't know. If there is more, let me know in the comment section below, and maybe I'll check that out for another video. As all the other days that has been made by this mod maker also tow trailers as well. But just look at this. This is just ridiculous. I can't believe it. This is absolutely amazing. So that is going to be it for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please let me know by rating, commenting, and subscribing. Oh god, this handles like an absolute pig. It's front wheel drive. And when I try using the handbrake, especially when there's a trailer behind, it's mad. It's just understeer for days. In fact, I don't even recognise this road. I don't think I've ever gone up that small little bit of road there. There we go. I just experienced something brand new in GTA. There we go. So that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed the first video of 2016. There are loads of mods coming very, 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 very soon. And also new games as well. Need for Speed comes out very soon for PC, although it's been out on console since before Christmas. Annoyingly, I only have a PC. When it comes out on PC, I'm definitely doing loads of videos on that. Also, I'd like to try a little bit of Besiege, although that game does confuse me somewhat. Also, things like Beam NG, really need to get into that. And I'm still trying to get the cop mod working for this, because I really wanted to do a series where I was like, as a cop, arresting people. Checking out all different types of cop mods, because there are tons of them. Still trying to get that to work. Still failing in getting it to work, but I'm still trying, just to let you guys know. So there we go, guys. That is it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!